If you walk into a middle school classroom today, you will see teachers working incredibly hard to meet the needs of each and every student. You will see students with different levels of readiness sitting side by side. Some feel confident with the materials, others will still struggle with skills they missed from years prior. The challenge a school faces is not a lack of effort or dedication. The real challenge is making sure the systems we use to support students actually work together. Too often, data, instruction, interventions occur separately rather than as a part of a coordinated strategy. This proposal focuses on strengthening the connection so schools can respond to students' needs easily, support teachers more effectively, and create lasting improvement in middle school mathematics. Schools today face growing academic expectations while still serving students with increasingly diverse needs. Teachers balance instruction, behavior, accountability requirements, and staffing shortages, often with limited time and resources. In middle school mathematics, these challenges become especially clear. Because math builds on prior knowledge, even small gaps can grow into large barriers over time. By eighth grade, the difference between students with strong foundational skills and those without can significantly affect their academic path. The issue is not teachers' commitments. The issue is coherence. Many schools lack a clear system that connects data, instructions, intervention, and leadership. Without alignment, improvement efforts often feel scattered and reactive. As I developed this project, one key idea kept resurfacing. Sustainable change requires focus and alignment. Bryson and George explains that strategy in public organizations works best when it focuses on key issues and involves stakeholders in meaningful ways. In schools, we often launch multiple initiatives with good intentions, but when these initiatives compete for attention, their impact weakens. Data systems, intervention processes, and instructional frameworks sometimes operate side by side rather than together. Teachers are working hard, but their efforts do not always reinforce one another. What school needs is a clear system that brings these pieces together. This proposal introduces a unified framework that strengthens MTSS, which is multi-tier system of support, through data-informed instructional leadership in middle school math. Rather than adding another program, the goal is to organize existing practices into a connected system. Professional learning communities become the space where teachers regularly analyze student work and assessment results. In math, this might involve identifying patterns in proportional reasoning errors, recognizing misconceptions with integers, or analyzing mistakes students make when solving equations. When teachers collaborate in this way, they move beyond simply reviewing data. They begin identifying the root cause of learning gaps and planning targeted intervention responses. MTSS provides the structure that allows these instructional decisions to turn into action. Tier 1 focuses on strengthening core instruction so every student receives consistent, high-quality teaching. In middle school math, this includes clear vocabulary instruction, multiple ways to represent mathematical ideas, and opportunities for students to explain their thinking. Tier 2 offers targeted small group support for students who need additional help. Tier 3 provides the intensive support for students with the greatest needs. What makes this framework effective is that these tiers are directly connected to collaborative data review and planning. Instead of separate systems, they work together as one coordinated approach. Leadership plays a critical role in making this work sustainable. Bass and Aveo describe transformational leadership as empowering others and building long-term capacity. This initiative reflects that idea by emphasizing coaching models and shared leadership rather than top-down directives. Implementation occurs in stages. The first stage focuses on building trust and clarity so teachers understand that the framework is designed to support instruction rather than increase pressure. The second stage focuses on consistent collaboration with teams using data and discussion to guide instructional decisions. The final stage, the framework becomes embedded into everyday practice through teacher leadership, and ongoing collaboration. As schools continue to face growing expectations, it becomes increasingly important that our systems work together rather than separately. This initiative focuses on bringing greater alignment to the work that is already happening in our schools. By connecting data analysis, instructional planning, and MTSS interventions, teachers can respond to students' needs earlier and more effectively. The goal is not to add another program, but to strengthen the strategies that already exist so that they work more consistently and collaboratively. When teachers have clear systems and strong support, they are better able to focus on what matters most, helping students learn and succeed. With focused leadership and shared commitment, we can build a framework that supports educators, strengthen mathematical instruction, and ensures students receive the help they need before learning gaps become long-term barriers. Thank you for your time and consideration.